Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan, and you can find out more details about us in the description of this video, including our Facebook page and our eBay store, and where you can buy this set of figures, which is the Dramatic Showcase second season. And just to sort of remind you, or if you're not familiar with this series, so this series depicts kind of famous or important scenes in the One Piece series, and it has also been extended as of 2016 into the Dragon Ball series as well. So for Dragon Ball Series 1 we had Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan Goku and Perfect Cell. The second season was the Ginyu Force, the third season was Super Saiyan Goku and Perfect Frieza. The fourth season, which is actually about to be released, a lot of people have pre-ordered it from us, is the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks. And then Series 5 that will come out in December, I think December 2016, is Angelic Goku. For One Piece, Season 1 was, and the season that started the whole Dramatic Showcase line, was when the Straw Hat crew leave the Alabasta Kingdom. This is Season 2. Season 3 was when Luffy tries to rescue Robin from NS Lobby. Season 4, which is very popular, hard to get those now, is when Shanks gives Luffy his straw hat. Season 5 is when Ace dies in Luffy's arms. Season 6 was Zeph and Sanji. Season 7 was Zoro and Mihawk. And Season 8, which is about to, actually it's still a month or so away, Dr. Hilaluke and Chopper. Haven't had word yet on any future seasons, but I suspect at some point they will make figures of Brook and Frankie. But this is the scene from the Arlong story arc, and it's kind of where Nami remembers, or it sort of shows her past, and she kind of drops the tough girl look and just says that she asks Luffy for his help. And he says, of course I'll help you. And it's kind of, I guess, unofficially when Nami becomes a member of the Straw Hat crew. But it is quite early in this story, so that's why there is no Chopper, Robin, Frankie, or Brook. So 6 figures in the line. So we have Zoro, Nami, Luffy, Sanji, Usopp, and there are actually 2 versions of Luffy, as you can see. So let's have a look at them just one by one. So this is Zoro, and he actually comes in 4 pieces. There's the legs, the body, the sword, and his little kind of wooden table. And some really nice detail on him. All the others are either 2 or 3 pieces that go together, and you can see even the detail there on the hilt of the sword. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I really love the detail on this wooden box as well, although it is plastic, it's entirely plastic, it just looks very realistic. So very nice look there, and he doesn't actually, as you can see, he doesn't actually connect in, there's no pins or anything like that, so he just sits loosely on that. And then we have Luffy. So this is quite similar to the Luffy that actually appeared in Season 3. And I love the colour variation there in his pants and in his top. It's not just a monotone colour. And then, of course, the big teeth and the mouth. That's very cool. And I really like these clear stands that they use in the Dramatic Showcase line. I wish they used these in other Banpresto lines. Whoops. Let's have a look at Sanji. Can't get that in focus. Holding the cigarette. It's quite interesting. Don't know whether you could get away with releasing figures like that overseas, but it's Japan. Anything goes. And then Usopp. Now Usopp actually doesn't sit. He doesn't connect to the base either. You can see it's just a clear, clean base. But Usopp's got some really nice detailing in him as well. You can see all the little buckles and things on his overalls, and even the back of his. You can see the kind of seam there in the bag, the texture on the bag, the little, what would you call them? Lock mechanism? I don't know. Probably has a special name. So that's Usopp. And then I guess kind of the main, arguably the main two figures in this line. So you can see the detail in the knuckles there on Luffy. So this is the second Luffy, and I just love that look. He's like, you mess with the wrong boy. Really like that look. And speaking of nice looks, I think the best part of this whole series is the Nami. They absolutely nailed that expression. Just nailed it. Looks amazing. And Nami also just sits on her base. You can see the Arlong pirates. It's not Arlong Pirates, I forget the name of the pirates now. And the bandage on her arm as well. And so the cool thing is, because there's no sort of pins or anything that connect her to the base, she can just sit like that, and that's why the Luffy base is a lot bigger. So that looks really cool. Now in terms of size, these are, so the biggest ones are about 17.5 centimeters. So just as a comparison, there is an iPhone 5 case, so it's a bit, that comes up to about his shoulder. And then the tallest ones at the back, they're about 17.5 centimeters, give or take. And the shortest one, Nami, is about 8.5 centimeters. So, you know, they're a decent size. And let's just have a quick look at the box. So you can see all the boxes in the background, but basically the front and the back are actually exactly the same. And then there is a look at the lineup of the figures, and then there's the top. I mean, it's pretty much, there's not really any artwork with these, it's just a black box. So yeah, that is the Dramatic Showcase second season. This is personally my favorite, you know, line of figures for the One Piece series. You know, they're all just fantastic, the way they depict these important scenes in the One Piece universe. We sell this as a complete set of 6 figures, even though they are actually, as you can see, 6 separate figures. But if you want